We're at the Kingdome in Seattle, where the Indianapolis Colts will play the Seattle Seahawks. But it has been anything but a routine last few days for the Seahawks. Thursday night, just a half-mile away from the team's training facility, a vehicle with 3 Seahawks inside veers off the road, slamming into a utility pole. Speculation followed as to who was driving the vehicle. Police arrested All-Pro running back Chris Warren for investigation of vehicular assault after identifying him as the driver. But Warren, along with his agent, say rookie running back Lamar Smith was operating the vehicle he owns. Warren sustained 2 fractured ribs. Smith, a chip fracture in his spine and fractured foot. And the most serious and tragic of the injuries, backup defensive tackle Mike Frier, who suffered a fractured vertebrae. He underwent spinal surgery on Friday, but doctors say it is likely he'll never walk again. Emotionally distraught and nursing 2 broken ribs, Chris Warren is suited up and will play today. He and Smith were released from the hospital early Friday, and that's where Seahawk coach Tom Flores later made an emotional visit to see Frier.
But he was remarkably up for the position that he was in, and it was a tough emotional time, because I said, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. And he said, win the game.
I'm Dan Hicks with Todd Christensen. We're at the Kingdome in Seattle, where the fans here have not forgotten about the tragic accident which occurred Thursday night. And there is Chris Warren, along with Cortez Kennedy. Many of his Seahawk teammates have come up to him before this game, given him a pat on the shoulder pad, and only wonder what's going to the mind of Chris Warren. But Tom Flores told us yesterday, Todd, that it would be Chris's decision whether he wanted to play. He's been physically cleared, but mentally it's a different story. Chris Warren has stayed away from most of the media all week, but he did release this statement exclusively to NBC yesterday, adding, "I would like everyone to know that I was not driving the car at the time it was involved in the accident. My thoughts and prayers are with Mike Frier, and I hope that everyone watching the game will say a prayer for him."
Well, I think that the game is therapeutic for Warren. I don't think that in my mind, there was no doubt that he was going to play, Dan, simply because of the fact that even though he does have the 2 fractured ribs, he needs to get out on the field. This is what he does. And he doesn't do Mike Frier any good by sitting out, and that's not meant to be callous, but that's the reality of the situation. And as documented by Tom Flores' comment when he made the response that Frier simply said, go out and win. Everyone talks about perspective, Dan, but the reality is that this goes on, the games go on. This is what Chris Warren does. This is the extension of his self-worth. This is why he needs to be on the field today.